Okay, test 1, 2, 3. 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 Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Test 1, 2, 3. Test 1, 2, 3. Ugh. Test 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh well, looks like we got that working. All right. No worries. Well, we got Rob in the pits, so we're watching Rob in the pits there. So glad that's working now. We can just turn that down a little bit, stop it from clipping, and we should be all good. So no worries. That should be all right now. Yep. No worries. All right. Oh, it's all good. We'll keep things going. Sorry about this, everybody, but we're just resetting these up. No worries. Okay, so looking all good now. Hopefully it's sounding all right. And we're getting some sound across. Well, we hope it's working. So, just having a look there. And hopefully it should be all good. Yeah. Well, that's what we hope anyway. So. Yeah, should be all good. Still don't think I'm transmitting, and it's working. Okay. Okay, test 1 2. 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 It's not working. Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Test 1 2. All right. Test. Test 1 2. 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 One, 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Okay. So it looks like we've got Rob back there. So hopefully that will he'll make up some ground. He's got a bit of time yet. 41 minutes left, so we'll see how we go from there. Hopefully it'll be all good. So we'll just watch the man do a lap. So we've been watching him while we've had a few technical problems, but we have them, and hopefully we've got them all sorted now. So it's all good. All right, we'll have a quick look around the trap now. So we got Michael Anderson. He's chucking some pretty good laps here. 2:07s. That's pretty reasonable. He's been running the 2:07s to 2:09s for the last few laps now. So he's got that 24-second break up there on Bill, and Bill Mr. Consistency, the oldest one of our competitors. I think he turned 71 this year, so he might have just turned 71. So yeah, and he does all right. So but very consistent, nice clean driver. So he just kind of hangs in there and uses half the tyres as everybody else. Doesn't bounce off too many walls, and so the car can always be reused next race. So he's pretty consistent. He's built for that, and Michael, the youngest one of the three drivers tonight, today, is doing very well out there in front. He's opened it up a little bit and made the competition a little bit better. Rob's been the dominant racer. Rob Smith has been the dominant racer for the last 12 months, I'd say. So now that we've got three consistent drivers in here, they all run pretty consistently. They do all right. In our competitions, run full damage, obviously. So yeah, it doesn't take much damage off the wall, and you end up in the pits. And I think that's what happened to Rob. But everybody's got to go. It's compulsory pit stop, so everybody's got to do pit stop. So we'll just have a look and see how Rob's going with this. See what time he comes up with. And we'll go from there. What's he done? So, yep, he's done a 2:09, 2:08, 2:08. So the last three laps have been pretty quick. So he's hanging in there too. Michael's only doing the same. So I'd say by the end of this, Rob will be well and truly down there. So yeah. He'll be right up there with them all. So he's run another 2:08. So Mike's run the turn. But Bill's done a 2:08. So there's three of them. It should be first, second and third if all runs well. This is how these races are set up. If you stay clean, don't hit a wall, don't have to pull in for too much damage, just stay clean, stay consistent. They should come first, second and third. Then it's just racing between themselves. We put the other cars on the track just to keep it interesting in case one car gets ahead a little bit, like Michael has at the moment. He's, what is he, 29 seconds up, so he's got a pretty good consistent. It's being out there on your own, as Michael has proven before. You kind of get a bit lazy and stop concentrating that little bit, and the next minute you're in the wall. He went from first to last in his Bathurst race. The last race we had, which was actually a month ago now, due to the fact that we had Easter and the Easter break, and that actually fell on the Jewelers Cup race. So sometime between now, next week, we will have a special race. Next fortnight, it will be a special race. We're going to race a special car around Bathurst, or a certain car around Bathurst. We have a a big race coming up in a couple of months with Racecraft, who we have kind of regular competitions with them every 2 months, 3 months, every 3 months I think. So we kind of get 4 a year, where we compete against them guys. We're in the middle of them. They're obviously I've got some very, very good drivers down there. So if you happen to be listening from Perth and you want to get yourself into sim racing, go and have a chat to John and the boys down there at Racecraft, and they'll help you out with anything. If you're up this way, come in and have a chat with me, and we'll see what we can help you out with, and get you into sim racing. Anyways, no worries, it's all a lot of fun. Bit of a boys club at the moment, but there's a few ladies that come in and they do pretty well. Wouldn't mind getting a league for that as well. Anyways, we'll get back to it. Rob's still clocking reasonably good times. He's going to start making up some positions shortly, and Michael's gone and done himself a 2:05. So it'll be interesting. There'll be some pits coming up soon, I'd say. So in the next 5 minutes, and we'll see how that's going. So I might start doing some pit stops. All right, we'll leave you with it, and we might just watch Bill for a little bit, and see how Bill goes. And I hope I don't put the dunkers on him. All right, no worries. We'll leave you with it, and we'll get back to you shortly. I'll say I'm just having a bit of a wander around now. We've got Michael with about half tyre wear. Bill about a third tyre wear, and Rob's already got his hards on, so he had an early pit stop. So and he's running at right now. He's running at 56 litres, where Bill's running at 13 litres, and Michael's running at 20 litres. So they're all going to be going in, changing very shortly. Just having a bit of a look. Not sure on how much. I think they're running about 4 litres a lap, so Bill's probably got 3 laps to go. So he's probably he'll be running at least 15, I think. How you doing, mate? There. Oh, it's serious, or serious as hell. This is a professional sport now. But these are simulators, not nothing like a game, though. Yeah. Yeah, very. Yeah, he's old fella, he bloomin' just nice lines. What race car are you going to drive in auto? Go-kart? They're real hard to stop. Hey? Oh, it's on the paddles. Paddle shifts, yeah. And they got shifters. Those ones got shifters, but they're on paddle shift. No, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, these guys are in competition, so. Yeah. Yeah, it's on YouTube, so. Yeah, we put it on YouTube and everything, so. Yeah. No worries, mate. You have a good one. Okay, all good. So now, got that little bit of water. Well, that bit of a rain happening. Probably won't need enough to put wets on. Probably won't get enough of that. But you may have to slow down a little bit, and it may just throw a spanner in the works for some of the plans that were made. And I think so. We might just the old Dunlop car. We might just have a look at Rob. See how Rob's going. We might duck up. There's probably a good chance Michael's going to make a mistake because he'll be pushing it. What sort of time's he doing? He's slowed down a little bit. He's running the 2:13s now, so Rob's pushing it. Rob doesn't like to be anywhere but up front. So Michael likes to be up front too, but he doesn't like being up front too long on his own. Well, he does, but he the mind wanders, so which makes it hard. And he can deny that, but we'll just show him from the Bathurst run and how that goes. But no worries, we'll just watching Michael. What have we got? 15 minutes left, so there's probably 6 laps to go. We'll see how it goes for those 6 laps. We don't know if we're going to get it much wetter than this. You might get the odd puddle, may start to appear by the end of the race, but other than that, I think it's all going to be good. Running slicks, as long as the slicks stay, these softs stay, well, they're on hard, so as long as they stay warm, they should be all right. So it's all good. So we've got Rob running at his 2:11s, and Michael at his 2:13s, and Bill at 2:11s. So they're all running about the same time now. So they're getting up there. So you could end up, the way it's going, it could all work out, first, second and third, as long as nobody makes a mistake. So if everybody stays clean, it should all go to plan, first, second and third, and it'll keep the points nice and close. At the moment, we've done 3 rounds, Watkins Glen, Le Mans, the Bugatti track, Le Mans, and Bathurst. So Rob got a first, 2 firsts and a fourth. Bill got a third, second, a 8th, and a second. Mike got a second, first, and a 8th. So very interesting. So this will bring it all back up within a few points. This will make it close. At the moment, we got Rob winning on 270 points, then followed by Michael, who's 210 points, followed by Bill, who's 190 points. But, well, Tempo's doing all right. He's hanging in there. So at the moment, if it stays the way it is, there'll be there won't be much between them. So be 40 points or something. So, well, there's some damage there. So there's going to be some little bit of damage here. Yeah. So these are the things that happen when you put a little bit of moisture on the road and you're pushing hard. These things happen. Yeah. So yeah. So anyways, that's all it. All when I see that. Yeah. So we will. Yep. wets. Alright, so yeah, so we might have to just go back here. Alright, so we got Michael planning on put wets on. Oh, Bill's on his way in. He's about to put wets on. So that'll be interesting. We'll see how that goes. Rob's in the pits, still getting repairs. So be interesting. We're going to be very, very interesting. So you got Michael who's chucking that extra lap up there. So slowing things right down. So we got Bill and Rob in the pits at the moment. So Rob's still getting repairs. He had a bit of a major front end. So they did ask him if he wanted a new car, but he denied it. Said just put some 100-mile-an-hour tape on it and we'll be ready to go. So trouble is they're running around. They've run out of 100-mile-an-hour tape. They're running around the other pits trying to find some. And might have to race up and borrow some from Bill's pits and go from there. So Bill's up there on wets, so be interesting to see how the wets handle. With this platform, there's been a little bit of thing with these, that these wets have been a little bit, you can't drive on them, so it'll be interesting to see how they go. We'll see if they actually even get hot, but they got the temperature all right, so we'll see how we go. All right, so that's the leader in there now. The leader's in there. Getting new tyre, getting wets. Quick change, no fuel. He's off and racing. So that should leave. Rob will have enough fuel and everything to get him through to the last of the race. Bill should be right too. So the track is starting to get a little bit wet. But be interesting. See how it goes. We'll get everybody's word on what the weather stuff was like. We had to check it out. So Michael's dropped down to second. Rob, at the moment, just coming out of the pits. Car looks a little bit worse for wear. So yeah. There's a fair bit of 100-mile-an-hour tape on that, so we'll keep it. We'll keep it as we go. So, yeah. So we're watching Smithy at the moment. Go up. Got Bill. So if Smithy stays there, what have we got? 3 laps to go. So if Smithy stays there, this is going to make it very, very, very interesting. Yeah, very, very interesting. So yeah, we'll just see how this thing's handling, how loose this thing gets. Whoop, yep, a little bit loose. So, yeah, so maybe we won't be putting wear weather with these cars on, due to the fact that even on wets these things they're pretty hard to drive. So only takes a little mistake. So yeah, had to test the theory. Yeah, he's getting a little bit loose there again. So everybody slowed down a little bit. Everybody slowed down a lot. They've gone from so it's 10 or 15 seconds slower. So yeah, we'll just see how we go from there. I think it's all. I need wets. Yeah, everybody else is slipping and sliding too. So I don't know if it's going to make a lot of difference. Yeah, well. Oh yeah, well, you got cold tyres, so at least your wets you can keep warm. So yeah, so everybody's slipping and sliding around a little bit, but that's all right. We'll have evened it all up. So there's Rob going in the pits. So as Bill goes past, so it's going to be interesting race. So I might just go back up. Watch Michael. See how Michael's going. He's got 3 laps to go. All he's got to do is hang in there for 3 laps. There's plenty of time. So there, he's got his back tyres starting to get warm. I've also got that with Bill. The wet weathers are starting to get a little bit too warm, so it's going to be interesting. Going to be very, very interesting. So maybe the slicks might have been the better way to stay than the wets, but it's hard to keep the hards. Blooming up to temperature. Anyways, that's all good. We're leaving it go, and hopefully it'll all go very, very well towards the end of it. So hopefully Michael doesn't make a mistake like he did last week, last Jewelers Cup race, and end up in the wall. So I'm hopefully not going to jinx him. So all he's got to do is just stay smooth now. Doesn't matter. He's hanging in there. He's got a few seconds gap on the bloke behind him, so he's just got to take it easy. He's got a where is he? His 8-second gap behind him, so he can just take it easy and cruise around. Doesn't matter if he loses a couple of seconds a lap now, just to stay clean. So he's got that time to do it. He can afford 2 seconds a lap, just not to make a mistake. It's only going to take a bit of a spin, and the next thing you know, you'll be going back down the field. So we've got Rob. I don't think he's going to make up much. He's a lap down now, so I don't think he's going to make that back. And, oh, there goes Michael. He's taken that corner a little bit wide, and you can see the dry section of that track. I think that's what it was. Just looked a bit odd. We'll see when he comes around this corner and see if there's a no. So yeah. Anyways, so it's all there. We'll put that up there so we can see where everybody is. So what have we got? This will be second last lap. So this will be a white flag for everybody. And then that'll be that. And interesting. And I'll probably get abused by the boys for chucking this bit of weather in, but it did make it interesting and kept them honest. So, all right. At the moment, we'll just we'll watch Michael and just see if he makes a mistake on this last lap. Okay. All right, that's the white flag. It's the last lap, so we'll just hopefully everybody will stay that way and keep it nice and clean and all good. So it's a last lap for Michael, and so it'll be all very interesting. So we got Bill snuck up into 5th. So he's doing all right, Bill. So I don't know whether he probably won't get up into 4th, but and he probably won't make a podium unless something major happens. Ooh, Michael's still pushing it, so it's going to be interesting. He's just got to keep hanging in there. He's only 3 seconds behind. He could get first here. So there is first position. So he's got half a lap. So if he hangs in there, just stays clean, he might be able to get him. So oh, it's going to be close. He's pushing for him. So oh, he'll make up a bit of ground here under brakes, I'd say. That's it, he's gone up into 1st. The second last corner, but a nice little pass, just went around the outside. Probably the difference between being on wets and on slicks. Michael went in, might have been a good choice to go in on wets. So everybody in here is on wets now. So all he's got to do now is stay clean to the finish line, and that'll be Michael with his second win for the season. And he won at Le Mans, the Bugatti track at Le Mans, and did all right there. So this will be a good little race. So it'll be congratulations to Michael Anderson, the winner of the V8 Supercars around Suzuka. So no worries. Now we might just have a bit of a looky-see here, and we'll watch and see where Bill comes in there. Stays nice and clean, and hopefully Bill will come in at 5th. So be all very, very interesting. So we got where are we, Rob? So Bill should be coming around that out of that chicane now, around that last corner, down to the start finish line. Very nice. Very nice. So that's Bill done. So Bill's finished. Now we'll just watch Rob as he comes into those chicanes and finishes that off. And very good. Excellent racing. Apart from a little mistake that Rob made, it was all good, clean racing. So congratulations to all the drivers. Congratulations to Mike, and who came first. Bill, who ended up 5th, and Rob. I think he's. Did you make the pits? No. He ended up 12th. So no worries. All right, we'll leave you with it. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. And sorry about the start of it, where I had a few thing problems, audio problems, trying to get them sorted out. But thank you very much, and much appreciated. And hope we can all catch you next time. Be in a fortnight where we'll be back on Bathurst. with Super Cup, the Janetta car, and which is very interesting. So drop in, say hello, and hopefully we'll talk to you then. No worries. Thank you.